So we're back here with my 78 T-Bird, which is a little messy on the inside, so I'm doing some work to it. Already removed the old ignition module from it. I had bought one from a store called Auto Value, but it was not the one I was looking for. This car's been bit of a problem child. It just started running rough on me. Didn't want to do low idle, anything like that. It would stall out. I know it's not the vacuum system because it's holding vacuum well, but I did go ahead and replace the fuel filter, which didn't take very long, and then I did the distributor cap and rotor. I've got some cables coming in as well. So I already removed the old ICM from here. At this point, I'll probably just hook up the new one and see if the car runs. I also did purchase an ignition coil as well. Regardless if this fixes the car or not, I'm still going to install it because it's been a while since the car's had a new one put in. New part day is always nice too. So this is the replacement ICM here. I'm probably just going to hook it up loosely and just see if the car will start. So all the connections are pre-greased as well, which is nice. I'm just going to find a place I can put you guys down. And just so you see, there's the one connection here, connection there. Then the other one is plug fell right down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up these terminals as well because they're looking a little crusty. So be right back after I clean these up. So now that I got most of the excess grease cleaned off of these, I'm going to go ahead and start reconnecting stuff. Just make sure I pair everything up correctly. So that's work. Looks like this actually was mounted, so I'm gonna find where this bracket was mounted and hook that back up. These connections can be a bit tough to plug in. Green and orange are on this side. So again, I'm just gonna put the ICM down here for a minute and go see if the car will start. And it hasn't really, I'm pretty convinced it's not the fuel system because when I do start it, the car smells very strongly of raw fuel, so it smells like it's getting gas. All right, let's give it a quick try and see what happens. Not still not running very well. doesn't sound like it's. Still can't hear fuel or hear a vacuum leak or anything, but still smells very strongly of gas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this buttoned up, and then I'm going to move on to the ignition coil over there. So this will be next, and then after that I'm gonna do the spark plug wires and see if that helps anything. Well, I did the distributor cap. I just pretty much transferred everything from the old cap to the new cap in the same order. So I'm not sure that's the issue. Like the distributor cap and rotor, I'm pretty sure are the correct items. So yeah, I've got 2 more things to replace in the ignition system. That's it. Like the spark plugs are new, distributor cap, rotor. My electric choke here, like the connection broke, so I did temporarily just stick this on until I guess strip the wires, put this connector on, and we'll revisit this and put a better connector on once I kind of solve the main issues with the car. And I have already checked the carburetor. It's spraying fuel just fine. Every time I run it, it just stinks like gas. So it is getting fuel. It is getting air from what I can tell. But once I complete my work through of the ignition system, then I'm probably going to move on to the vacuum and to see if there's anything else that could be an issue. But you know, headlight covers are usually the telltale sign that there's a vacuum leak, and these stay closed for weeks at a time. So I'm still kind of convinced it's somewhere in here. And what I'm going to do as well, if I need to, I'm just going to start working my way through connectors and clean those up and make sure all the grounds are good, and then I'm just going to keep going from there. Just give me a moment. I'll actually show you something that's kind of interesting. I grab my toolkit out of here. Everything's kind of everywhere. Just actually the car's a whole lot cleaner than this. While I've been working on it, I've just been kind of storing everything in here. Seems to make the most sense. Once I get the car running again, got some work to do with the audio, and I've got a new radiator for it. I've gotten all aluminum radiator, which I got from Champion radiators. So for the ICM here, I'm just gonna put y'all down again real quick. Just slide this back into place under here. Interesting to bolt it up. You actually have to go from inside the fender. I'll actually show you here. So the bolts actually go through these holes right back here. Bit of a pain to reach. I typically will start with the top left because I can hold it in place and still reach my arm under here just fine. we got that back on. So now we just tighten up these bolts here. That's it for that. So the new ICM is in. And honestly, with this whole situation, I'm gonna get all this button back up. I'm not too unhappy with, what's been going on so far. I understand old cars need maintenance. This thing has 50,000 kilometers on it at this point. It's had very little maintenance done to it over this span. Like, it just sat in a garage, and it wasn't a climate controlled garage either. So next I'm gonna get the ignition control module, the ignition. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna replace the electrical for it as well, and then just kind of keep hunting for stuff until I eventually get to the bottom of what the issue is. So again, the car was running perfect, and then out of nowhere it just quit wanting to run. So I'll get there. But yeah, this is the overall condition of the car. A little dusty from sitting, but it's gonna be worth the effort when all said and done. Also, this here, super cool. I got this for the car. I found this in Toronto actually, and then shipped it out west, but it was brand new in box. So that's pretty cool to get the green hood ornament for it. Well, I guess it's the good old stay tuned for the next one. And yeah, if you have any questions about specific things I didn't catch in the video, if you comment them, I'm more than happy to run through some of the repairs and all that stuff. Answer your questions about electric cars. And then once I'm done all the repairs and the maintenance, I'll go over what it cost me so far. And I'll give you a hint, it really wasn't very much. I still, again, even with the aluminum radiator, I'm still, not that far into it. So we'll get this posted, and I'll see you all soon.